The 4-3 Pittsburgh Panthers traveled to North Carolina to play the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. They're 6-1 on the season. They're giving 3 points to the Panthers. The Panthers won their last game to get him over 500, but you've got to go with Israel Abandokonda, the running back. He's been terrific. He's one of the nation-leading rushers. He's got 59 yards on the ground, averaging over 6 yards a carry. If they feed him the ball, head coach Pat Narduzzi wanted to run the ball and have a bigger emphasis on the running game this year. They have, but unfortunately it hasn't produced a lot of wins. Keaton Slovis, the quarterback, is doing an okay job, but his best game was his first game. Playing against West Virginia, had 308 yards throwing. He's got to go ahead and reconjure some of that magic and make sure that they can throw the ball vertically and put some pressure on this North Carolina defense, head by Gene Chizik, the defensive coordinator, because they haven't done a good job at all in his first year as defensive coordinator at North Carolina. But they've got to stop one guy. Drake May, the quarterback, completed 70% of his passes. Coach, he's got 24 touchdowns on the season.
But he also can run the football, which is impressive. Pitt is an inconsistent football team. Yeah, they lost to Georgia Tech, and they lost to Louisville. They are two great teams in that conference. Yeah, they can move the football, etc. But I think North Carolina is such an explosive football team on offense. You mentioned the quarterback May, 70% completions, 24 touchdowns. You have to be impressive along that. But when I really look at this football team, I worry about North Carolina's defense. If Pitt decides to come out and run the football and be physical, Slocum, the quarterback who transferred there from Southern Cal, had a great freshman year, but then he went downhill a little bit. He came out of Arizona, Mark, and he wasn't a great high school prospect. I mean, it wasn't like he's a 6-star. He was questionable as far as talent's concerned, and he's not a great quarterback, but I think he'll be good enough to make this a very, very competitive football game. However, I do believe that North Carolina wins this game 30 to Pitt's 20.
After they lost last week against Louisville, and then when they lost to Georgia Tech, that really was a bad loss for the Pittsburgh Panthers. But I think they get it together this week and get back on the right track. I got to go with my Panthers in this game. I think my Panthers upset the Tar Heels 27-25.